Ivan Nova gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
You know, Matt, his last one wasn't horrible, but this guy did give up 5 runs in his last start. He was tagged with the loss, and he's going to look to be a lot better in this one here today.
Here's Tommy LaStella now, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off for the Angels, the second baseman.
Game 16.
LaStella.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning Game 3. It's always nice to win a series.
Ivan Nova on the bump for Tigers.
So this is a big one for this ball club.
Good knock.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his
Don't
hands
know
through,
Halo's
deliver
pitcher.
a nice line drive.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. Head-to-head against Nova. He's batting .412.
Vegas cannot make line without Halo's pitcher.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation, I'd expect a hitter to be sitting off speed.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Going back is the left fielder. Still ranging back. Onto the bullpen roof and gone. A 2-run shot that time for Mike Trout. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And the Angels are now out to a 2-0 lead.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday. So you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Mikey Trout gets Halos on the board quick with the 2-run jack in the first.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Blasted.
Comes in with that average down in the 240s. 1 home run
Crushed.
and 8 runs batted in.
Who
In there,
made
and
it?
it's even at 1.
Demolished. Destroyed.
Up in the zone
Decimated.
for him, and he takes a cold
Laced.
strike 2.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the
Slammed.
plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves.
Stung.
And he better be ready in the box.
The count now at 2-2.
Walloped. Tomahawked.
This is line to
Pulverized.
left. Reyes is there, and he'll bring this one
Tattooed. Killed.
Batting 4th, the left fielder, number 8, Justin.
Murdered.
Upton.
Here's Justin Upton now. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected
Mutilated.
3 hits. First delivery to him on the way.
Well, that's off the plate.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
A 2-0 count to the Angels left fielder.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
3-1 the count now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. 3-2 full count. Hit on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
That is 5th.
Striding in, Shohei Ohtani, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And now pitch on the way. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Ohtani is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his
And
approach.
Showtime
He's not a
Otani getting a
dead-pull
few
guy. You want
at-bats
to try
in.
and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the
Pitching
heart of the
to
plate.
hit.
He's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into
Finally
his
got his bat in the lineup.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning.
On a scheduled start
But
day,
the
Maddie
Angels
elects
get
to
two,
let him
both on this
DH.
2-run home run. Jaime Barria will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be
And
pretty bad
Otani
at times.
promptly
But
responds
it'll be
with the
interesting
K.
to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Jaime
Ready
Barria
to
gets the
deliver.
nod on
Here's
the
the
bump
first
for
pitch.
Halos.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, they did get the win
Maddie
last
elects
time
to
out,
use
but it
Barria and
hasn't
bat
been the
Otani.
best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on kind of a little
Intriguing
mini-
choice.
And now it looks like they want some time to review that one here, so they'll check with their replay guys. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Have elected to challenge.
Okay,
Trying
we're
to
gonna get
keep
one more
Otani
look at
happy.
it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn
And
this
save
call?
that first.
You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball
Infield
beat him
single.
to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
1 ball, no strikes the count.
Madden shall challenge. Looked out.
A bouncer to the left side. Rendon is there. Throw in time at first for out number
Call
2.
overturned.
Batting third.
And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now.
1-0.
Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
So that'll bring up Jonathan Scope. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below
Halo's
the
sick of him
zone.
getting hits.
Cabrera, the runner at first with 2 gone. Hit on the ground to short. Scooped up. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to
Maybe
end
not
the inning.
pleased.
So no runs here on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. Swinging it well so far in this series. He's 3 for 9.
One of the keys to
Solid
securing a
first
win.
inning for
They want to
Barria.
keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
The 1-0 home is chased out of the zone for strike 1. Sliced hard down the left field line, and he's going to kick off the second with extra bases. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he will get there as the Angels are in business with a leadoff double.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
Here's Albert now. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
Batting 8. The shortstop, David Fletcher.
Set to get his day started, David Fletcher. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1.
1 ball, 1
One out and a runner on third. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Here comes the right
Leadoff
fielder.
triple.
And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 3-0
Halos
game.
are primed for a few wins.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Jason Castro.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one.
Dumps a single into right and Halos up 3-0.
Two balls and no strikes.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
2 balls and a strike.
2-1 the count.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Runners on first with 1 down. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Here's the payoff pitch. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
Now at
Castro
the plate, Tommy
works the
LaStella.
walk.
He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and they take another
Quick
single
mound
right
visit.
here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised
Nova
if
looks rattled.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. 1 in the inning here for the Angels on a couple of hits. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2.
This
Angels
could
are
get
out in
out of
front,
hand
3-0.
quickly.
Here's Cameron Maben now, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to
But
start the
LaStella
home half of
DP
the
ends the
second.
rally.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Now the 1-0. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. The 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. A full count, 3-2 to the Tigers center fielder. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And the Tigers are in business right away. It's a leadoff double. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Tried to get him to go
Maben
after the
leadoff
slider, but it's
double.
1-1. A runner at second, nobody out.
Maben, former Yankee.
Sent on the ground out to second. There is LaStella, and he will
And
whip
Roman,
this one
former
over to
Yankee.
first in time for the out.
Were both Yankee backups.
Up next steps Kristen Stewart, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. First pitch fastball off the plate there,
Roman
and it's
gets
ball
Maben
1.
to third.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Good manufactured run right there. Lead off double, move him over with the ground ball, and just put the ball in play and let him come home. Make scoring runs look easier than it actually is.
1-0 the count. Now here's the pitch.
And Stewart ground
Lifted
out
the
gets
other way
Tigers
to
on the
left
board.
center. Upton will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We've played 2 full. The Angels are out in front, 3-1. Mike Trout ready to settle in and kick off the inning. Matt Vasgersian joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac with you in the booth. First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Well, as we take another look at it, you can see that this thing kind of handcuffed him and he couldn't make the play. Comes off the heel of the glove, and the leadoff man is aboard.
In now is Anthony Rendon. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch.
E4.
And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been
Routine
struggling
grounder
to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking the pitch.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. A runner at first with no outs here. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Runners on the move for second. Hard hit ball to short. And that's through for a hit.
Wow, that's surprising right there. Hit and run.
Many
tactic
check swing.
used to perfection.
All
Balls
called
hit
no
to
swing.
the outfield. The batter does his job. I don't know how that runner's standing on second still. You tip your hat to the outfield to get it in super quick, but he's got to take the chance to get to third.
Justin Upton the next to hit, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. Third inning here. 3-1 our score.
And Rendon finally comes through with the solid base
Rare
hit to
display of
left.
small ball here as he puts this one down. There's one on to Cabrera, but it's too late, and they'll just get the 1.
Jay up with the bunt sign up.
Stepping into the box, Shohei Ohtani.
Hey,
He'll
little
look to
small
bounce
boy.
back after striking out his last time up.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to
Out
put the
at
ball in
second.
play.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Hey, this is a spot as a pitcher right now you want to get a little bit greedy. Ideal would be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a
Ohtani looking
strikeout.
for a first RBI of season.
1 ball, 1 strike the count. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. From the stretch to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. On a line to shortstop, and they get the double play at third. No runs on 1 base hit, 1 error in the inning, and a man left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Angels lead it 3-1. The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game.
And Ohtani lines into DP.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man. 0-1.
Trout doubled off the third.
Line toward right center. Trout is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. Digging in, Victor Reyes. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers. Hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
Ball 1.
Trout played perfectly. Delay.
to start the at-bat. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Brief delay.
The 2-1. Hit on the ground to third. He's got it. And they won't have a play as he reaches at first. Let's see how this is scored.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's
Ohtani
getting
hit a solid
right out
line
of the chute
drive.
from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay,
Trout
there's a
made
quick out.
boneheaded
It
play
just
getting
wasn't meant
doubled
to be.
off that
And
third.
that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go
Infield
no
single.
further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
Tigers mini rally.
The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in as he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. In the dirt here, goes to third with it, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. He waits, now the pitch. And he swings right through it there, 2-1. Looking at his career totals, Cabrera brings in
And
batting
wild
average
pitch.
resting just under 320, and they'll look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
Yeah, Matty, I know in today's game, batting average isn't held in high regard, but for a career.
And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 3-2 contest.
The batter, number 8.
Here's Jonathan Scope now, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Pitching around Miggy in another wild pitch.
Pujols moving to his left. 2 down.
Back to 1-run game.
Digging in, Cameron Maben. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third.
Cameron Maben.
First offering on its way. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. The 0-1 offering. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. 1 run
Third
scores.
wild
The
pitch
throw
of
to
the
the
inning.
plate. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Hey, Dan, batter drives in 2 right there to give his team the lead. This looks like it's going to be a little bit back and forth. As a pitcher, how do you stop the bleeding?
The one thing you have to do is just concentrate all you can to try to get that first hitter out of each inning. This has the makings like this is going to be one of those seesaw affairs.
1 ball, no strikes
And
to
Maben
count.
2-run single gives
Heading out
Detroit the
towards
lead
shallow
4-3.
right. Coming in is Goodwin. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. Start of the 4th upcoming, but
Tigers
first
3
Heidi
runs
Watkey
this inning
standing
aided by
by
not
with a
1,
report.
not 2, but 3
Matt, I had a
wild
chance to
pitches.
discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Grounded to third. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now back
At the plate, Albert Pujols. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Pujols who's long been referred to as the Machine. He's currently in the first year of a new 2-year contract. 2 balls and a strike to the Angels' first baseman. This is line to left. Be a base hit for Pujols.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
In now, David Fletcher.
Pujols clean single.
Ball that misses for ball 1.
Pujols trying to get above Mendoza line. Creeping up.
The 1-0 delivery. Ball 2.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner in first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Now he tries to hold back on the swing, and the home plate umpire says he did so successfully. It's ball 4. So stepping in, Jason Castro.
Nova continues to struggle.
As he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Number 74 will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. First delivery to him on the way. A high fastball is in there. One and one to Jason Castro.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of
Pujols
the reason
removed
why.
for a punch
He
runner
couldn't
in the
get on top
fourth
of that
inning.
one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
Hit out towards second. Scope dives. What a stop. How about that?
Interesting.
Two gone now for the Angels in the fourth, and that'll bring in Tommy La Stella to bat next. First pitch of the
Robs
at-bat.
Castro of Knock.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Runs coming fast and furious here. 4-3 our score as we play the fourth. He pulls this one into right, and that is going to get down for extra bases as this will drive home 2. Throw to second, but he's in there as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Now at the plate, Mike Trout.
La Stella Sports double and Halos recapture lead.
He's set and the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. This year against right-handed pitching, Trout brings the batting average just a little over the 250 mark. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
3-0 to him now. Swinging away and maybe a bit too anxious there. Still ahead in the count, 3-1. 3-1, here it is. Sent on the ground out to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Angels 5 and the Tigers 4. Number 74 remains in the game, batting 8th. And
Trout swinging 3-0 and 3-1.
Standing first base. Matt Theis is going to come on as a defensive replacement now
But
as he
Halos
takes over at first
recapture lead.
base.
Typical Halo game.
The pitch. Kristen Stewart is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear.
Standing in now.
Let's try to score as many runs as we can because we know pitchers will give up many more.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here,
single.
capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
4 runs, 5 hits, 1 error for the Tigers thus far. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Hard hit ball to second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10
and Tigers
times somebody's there to
rally
make
again.
that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Felix Pena comes on now in an awfully difficult
Matthew has
situation
seen
as
enough
there are
of
2 on
Daria.
here with nobody out.
Felix Pena.
Stepping in now, Jeimer Candelario as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0
Going
for
to
1 in the
Felix
ball
Pena.
game. 1-0 pitch is a changeup that runs high 2-0 from the stretch. Hit hard back up the middle and a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And that's going to score the tying run from second. We're even now at 5-5.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing him softly, station to station with those knocks.
He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
He tried the surprise attack there with a bunt with a runner on base. Hey, he gets thrown
And just
out,
like
but
the
it works
Tigers
just as
tie
good
it
as a
back up.
sacrifice.
Striding forward now is the DH, Harold Castro. A hit in 2 tries so
And
far.
Trout boots.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to
And
first.
then
So the
sack
bases
bunt
are
almost
loaded here
single.
on the intentional walk. And the force play is now in order. Digging in to try it again, Miguel Cabrera. He's set. Here it comes. Lays off 1-0. And facing right-handed pitching
Intentionally
so far
walks
this
Castro
season.
to set up
Cabrera
force
is
at
hitting
any
just over
base.
the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly,
And
his
with the
OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
Well, things are bad enough as it is right now. 1 run in, bases juiced, and now he's falling behind the count. You can bet the guy at the plate is thinking about making this a 5-run inning in a hurry.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Line to the right side, and that's in there, base hit, and the run is in to score from third. And they'll put the brakes on the runner at third, so the bases will remain loaded here with still only 1 away.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
And here's a pitch swung
And
on
Mickey
missed.
Single
1-2
gives
now.
Tigers lead once again. Total seesaw
And
game.
this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with
Big
becomes a lot
K-Bear.
easier.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
it often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
He's got a chance to ring up back-to-back Ks here, and that would be huge in this situation.
6 runs, 8 hits, 1 error for the Tigers thus far. Hit high in the air down the right field line. 1 run scores, and that'll get over the wall, in fact, so 2 runs will score, but not the third.
Hey, this is what every hitting coach teaches when you start playing baseball. Don't try to do more than you can. Hit the ball where it's pitched, and he does a great job right there as he pushes it down the line nicely, and it bounces over for a ground rule double.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
And Luke double goes into crowd for 2 more runs.
1-2, here it is. And that's going to be high 2-2 now.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a
Halo
total disaster
Bean,
yet.
Halo
Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
LaStella has it. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. At the plate, Anthony Rendon. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Number 6, Anthony Rendon.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first
Inning
pitch.
over.
Ball in.
The Tigers score 4 to recapture lead.
No, that's low.
The 2-0 on the way. Down low, and the plot thickens.
Once again,
here.
Halos must rely
3-0.
on bats.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
3-1 the count now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning. Standing in, Justin Upton. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch on its way to Upton. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
He doubled up on the heater right there. First one he blew right by him. Second one, timing was on point, and he was able to get a hit.
Next up, the
And
two-way
Halos
Japanese
coming right
import
back.
Shohei Ohtani. 1 ball, no strikes the count. None out, runners at first and second. Hit in the air to center field. Maben is there, and he has it for the first out. The relay throw, and he'll get into third here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
Now at the plate, Brian Goodwin, and their runners at the corners now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
At the plate now, Matt Thaiss. as he rips it on the ground to second. And that is through into center field, a base hit. In to score, the runner from third.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute there.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
Into the box, David Fletcher. As he takes
And Matty Pye single gets another halo run across with 2 outs.
In his last trip.
Teams are scoring every
Fly
single
ball
inning.
out toward left center field. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Angels get just the
Absolutely
one.
no pitching
Last half of the
whatsoever.
fifth coming up. Tigers lead this one 8-6.
Wow.
Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's
Good
offensive
smoked
performance
right
so
at
far.
left fielder.
And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch, and that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen, and they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. 1-1. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Many comments due to influx of offense by both squadrons.
Full count, 3-2.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Rendon has it. And that's out number 1.
The batter, the shortstop, Nico.
Next for the Tigers, Nico Goodrum. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Solid line by Beria there.
Now here it comes.
3 innings,
Swing,
6
but a little
runs.
dribbler here to the right side of the mound. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch
Cooley
hitter,
already at
Jairo
18.
Candelario. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. 0-1 the count. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard.
Nope.
Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the third as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. The lead stands pat at 8-6. Ronnie Garcia takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 51.
Ready for another shot now, Jason Castro. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely
Penna works
got
a
away with a
quiet 5th
hanger.
inning.
And it's quickly 0-2. Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher. Grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The next 1-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball hit on the ground for the first baseman Cabrera, and they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Tommy La Stella. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at bat with another big hit right here. Hit out towards second. he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Two men are out now in the Angels' sixth, and standing in the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Slider bends into the middle of the strike zone, taken for a strike. Counts even to Trout, 1-1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here.
Ronnie Garcia takes over for Tigers.
Early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Another no-name scrub.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Lined but speared on a hop. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Angels are gone in order. Can't cut into that 8-6 deficit. So the lineup flips over, and digging in,
Smoked at
Victor
second.
Reyes. He'll look to get the Tigers going in their half of the sixth.
Garcia works it wide at sixth.
And he lays off there, 1-0. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. Pitch on the way. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
2 strikes.
Swinging a soft liner. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Man, he got the front foot down right there, kept the front shoulder tough, and was able to...
For the Tigers, the designated hitter, Harold Castro.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. First offering on its way. Harold Castro is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1. Nobody out, runner on first. And that misses, 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. From the stretch.
Maddie sticking with Felix Pena.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
3
Felix
balls and
has
2
thrown
strikes to
50
the Tigers'
pitches in
designated
relief.
hitter. A runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a line drive, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Miguel Cabrera singled home a run in his last time up. And he takes ball 1. On the season, Cabrera is a real threat at the plate. His batting line sits at the .340 mark.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down.
Number 8.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. In there, 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Detroit. The lead stands pat at 8-6. John Schreiber is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. So striding in, Anthony Rendon. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old
Pena
slogan,
with another
a blue
solid
and a
inning
glass.
of relief,
They can
keeping
certainly use
Tigers
that
at
right
bay.
now.
Hey, great job pounding the zone, strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
And it's fouled away. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Upfield.
Into the box now, Justin Upton. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Shohei Ohtani. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is.
Ball.
2 out, nobody on. Started to chase
Johnny
there.
Schreiber in for Tigers.
Third, and no swing. It's ball 2.
The Submariner.
The 2-0 on the way.
Loretto.
3 balls, no.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Difficult to pick up pitches.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Three and 2. The count is full to the Angels DH. Now the 3-2 pitch. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base
Ohtani
umpire.
green light 3-0 swings at ball 4.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Number 65, Gregory.
Ohtani didn't want the walk. Ohtani
Ryan
wanted
Goodwin
his
will be the
hats.
first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. Has a look, now the pitch.
Gregory Soto
Swing and a
enters
miss, and
game.
he's behind 0-1.
Yet another name no one has ever heard of.
And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate, 0-2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it, so Dan, what was your approach at 0-2 counts?
My philosophy.
Lefty
Swing and
lefty
a miss.
large.
That retires the side, and that will do it. Angels strand
Tigers
1.
playing
Can't
matchups.
cut into that 8-6 deficit. Coming to the plate.
Leading up for the Tigers.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are
And
the pitches
Goodwin
you
goes
can
down
get.
swinging.
Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves
Justin
full.
Anderson enters for Halos.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. So digging in now, Austin Romine. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. No balls and 1 strike. Lifted into center field. Trout has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
May been blown away.
Now batting.
Stepping up now, Kristen Stewart. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. In there, a base hit. Bottom of the 7th inning will go at least 1 plate appearance deeper after the 2-out hit.
Now batting.
Both offenses have sputtered last few innings.
At the plate, Nico Goodrum
Luke single.
will swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. fouled away. 2 out with the man at first. Tigers shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled off. Hit sharply but fouled down the right side. Another 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Tigers leave 1. The lead stands pat at 8-6. Buck Farmer is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Number 45.
Ready to begin the 8th.
And
Ready
good
for
run
another
goes
chance.
down.
Matt Theis. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1.
Anderson with the solid 7th inning.
2-0 now.
Buck Farmer enters game for Tigers. Buck.
Called strike on the change.
Buckley.
2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
To 2-2 now. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout?
Another
He
absolute
fell behind
nobody.
2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead of
An
the next
umpire
guy.
punches out Theis on check
Started
swing.
to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Tigers' pen is full of double-A pitchers.
This is popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Now a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Ricky Holiday. Ball 1. The 1-0 home. High in the air out towards shallow right. Stewart is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Angels go down 1-2-3. Can't cut into that 8. Standing in, Jeimer King.
Leading up for the Tigers.
Noah Ramirez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Your attention.
And Halos go 1-2-3 in 8.
First delivery to him on the way.
Halos bats
Bouncer
have
up
gone
the middle,
cold.
reined in. And there's 1 down now.
The bat.
So back to the top of the Detroit lineup, digging in, Victor Reyes. A couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. Comes set with the 0-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Jeez, this looked like a routine grounder that just
No
got away
Elliott
from him.
enters game
Every
for
squirrel
Halos.
knows that you've got to look it all the way into the glove. He didn't, and now they've got to deal with a 1-out base run.
But he'll barely have to move out there in
Wow.
right as he hauls this one in for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Miguel Cabrera. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line
Chopper
out.
hits mound, and
One
then
ball, no
Fletcher
strikes to
can't
count.
handle it.
A runner on first with 2 away. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him. Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, D-Row. He's turning April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Ripped on the ground to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Tigers strand a pair. The lead stands pat at 8-6. Joe Jimenez comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 77.
Now to the plate, Tommy La Stella. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now.
And no
as the
Elliott gets
leadoff
out of
hitter
it.
leads off this inning.
1 ball, no strikes the count. 1-0 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
Joseph
Not much you can
Jimenez
do
in
with that
for
one.
the
Tied
save.
him up in knots.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's
Who in the
ball
fuck
2.
is Joe Jimenez?
Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And he takes something off there as this is swung on and missed, and there's 1 gone here in the ninth. Coming to the plate now, Mike Trout. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Now the pitch. Off-speed pitch, just missed inside.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Blowing away as he misses again, 2-0. 1 out, nobody
Jimenez
on.
filthy slider gets La Stella swinging.
Shot to third, and Trout has himself a base hit.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Trout does what Trout does. Clean knock.
To the plate now, Anthony Rendon. As he'll take a look at a slider
Heroes
here
in
that misses
business.
for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Tying run at the dish.
2 balls and no strikes to Anthony
Rendon
Rendon.
up.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
1 there. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Hey, there was no reason to panic. He gave up a hit, but he comes right back and gets a double play to end this thing. Great resiliency right there to secure the save and the victory for the team.
This one comes to a close today at an 8-6 final. The Tigers took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Ivan Nova earns his first
And
win of the
Rendon
season.
MVP to
Jaime
Anthony.
Barria permitted 6
Drive home
earned runs
safely.
to come across in the losing effort. Joe Jimenez records the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
First for the victorious Tigers, 8 runs on
5 and 11.
1 error. They left 8 runners on base. For the Angels, 6 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. They left 9.
Indeed
men
shows
on
not
base.
to start Ohtani.
Time of the ball game. 3
Total
hours and
backfire.
45 minutes. Thank you for joining
Need
us here
Ohtani
this
on bump.
afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
He is ace. Need his arm more than his bat. You can use him as pinch hitter when he doesn't pitch. Other than that, he must make his regular starts in rotation. Tigers take rubber game of series. Playing Big Bad Marlins next. Marlins ranked 27. Awful. Heaney vs. Caleb Smith. Madden skipping Ohtani this turn. Halo's favorite giving 1.5 runs. As Marlins are AAA.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for
About
another
as bad
edition
as
of
Orioles.
Major League Baseball. A good matchup. Caleb Smith is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Marlins. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right
Must
now.
compete
This guy's
in
a
these
better
games.
pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak.
Hey, Matty V, talking about a team that's on a roll right now, D-Roll. How about this? Through the first 4 games of this homestand, perfect 4-0. They've got their sights set, D-Roll, on some bigger and better things.
And you know what, Dan, and the fans feel it. You can tell there's an electric atmosphere brewing in this stadium right now, and hopefully it continues.
From the stretch, Mike Trout's at the plate now as he looks at strike one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And it's 1-1. Fletcher aboard here at first with nobody out. Two and 1. Smith offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. 3-1 to him now.
Marlins Stadium.
And the count will be full.
Derek has removed the fish in left.
Now the 3-2 pitch. No offer there from Trout as that misses, and he'll take the walk.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Now at the plate, Anthony Rendon. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Well behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike.
Caleb getting into early trouble.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And it's fouled away. First and second here with nobody out. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Scooped up to second for one. To Aguilar for the double play. Here's Justin Upton now. Runner in scoring position with Cigar. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Rendo
Here's
and
a
another
moment where you got to
DP.
be a great teammate. Pick your buddy up who just grounded into a double play. I don't care what it looks like. Single, gapper, homer. Just get that guy in from third.
Rendo and ended last game with
We'll have to leave
DP.
it there as the play is made here to end the inning.
Starts this
Angels
game with
lead
another one.
And now the Andrew Heaney, a left-hander out of Oklahoma, will be on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, a little bit of a mixed bag with this guy. An ERA of over 4 in his last 3 starts. He's either been really good or really bad, and recently he's been more bad than good. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around and pitch better in this one here today.
The 1-1.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Fouled away. Again, a 1-2. Drilled to the right side. He's got it. And there's one gone to start the night. Up next from Miami, Miguel Rojas. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land untouched. The 0-1 pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 1-2 now.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
And here's a good sinker now, but it misses. 3-2. Lifted in the air out to left field. On the move is Upton. He gets there, and that's the second out. Ready now for the Marlins. Corey Dickerson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. A ball and no strikes. Ripped down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a 2-bagger.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not?
And the third baseman makes the play. That ends the inning. Here's Albert now. He'll start things out in the top half of the second. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball 1. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
A ball and 2 strikes to Albert Pujols.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Fouled off. The 1-2.
Pujols has doubled his average. Up to 140.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton
Was
of swing
hitting
and misses.
62 games
Nice
ago.
layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
And Albert swings and misses as he's set down for the first down. So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And that misses low and away, ball 1.
Pujols outclassed.
2-0.
No strike.
Now here's the pitch.
Inside, ball 3.
Joe Adell waits on deck. Here it is, the 3-0.
Hey.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work. So Joe Adell bats now, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well at all in the month of April. Popped him up. Aguilar is under it. 2 gone. So coming to the plate, Jason Castro. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Has a look, now the pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. And no swing, apparently, ball 1. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Hit out towards second. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. And a close play at second, but the throw does beat him and the side is retired. Angels strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. Striding into the box, Jorge Alfaro. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base.
Wow goes to second.
Time, 1 away.
Out by 1 inch.
At the plate, Harold Ramirez. He's just hoping for something
I
to go his way
actually
in
stole
this
2
one.
bases a
You can
few
see it's
games
not
ago.
been the case of late. First pitch is a
You do not
changeup
steal
high,
much.
ball 1.
That's a ball.
And he misses again, 2-0.
2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Heaney, originally from the Sooner State of Oklahoma. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind and count 3-2.
Well thrown sinker that time, down, but in the strike zone. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So here now's the pitcher, Andrew Heaney. 9-1-2 due up. First delivery to him on the way. Off the plate and low here, ball 1.
1-0.
One and 1 to the Angels pitcher. The 1-1. It's taken for strike 2.
I got the count 1-2.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
David Fletcher will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. Up top, it's 2-0. Two balls and a strike to the Angels leadoff hitter.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
Now batting, the center fielder, Mike Trout.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, as he'll take a look at ball one. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. And he fouls this one off. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Third inning, no score to this point. Skied into straightaway right. Ramirez is there, 2 down. Stepping in, Anthony Rendon, a Silver Slugger winner a year ago in the National League. Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
The 1-0. A ball and 2 strikes.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking, strike 3. Angels leave 1. Home half of the third coming up. Settling in now, Monte Harrison, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season, and a good idea to hold off on that swing.
Rendell and backwoods K.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Running hard, he's digging for second, but it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard, and he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Caleb Smith. And he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher
Halos
than
go
that.
from high scoring to no scoring.
Digging in,
Ben's off wall
Jonathan
and
Villar.
left.
He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. No balls and a strike to count. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
A high strike there, and it's 1-1. So far this year against Southpaws, Rojas is exactly a .350 hitter. Doesn't matter what context you're talking about, that's an impressive number.
These are the type of hitters that absolutely frustrate a pitching staff and a pitching coach. He's not trying to do a ton of damage, but he's certainly going to put the ball in play and be a pest the entire season.
Not a time to fool around.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. 3 innings in the books. Still no score on the. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Justin Upton. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last
He
time.
and Caleb
This
matching
game's rolling
zeros.
right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Outside for a ball, 1-1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6
Keeping
right here.
high-powered Marlins
Well
offense
hit to
off the
right.
board.
But that's a foul ball. Upton awaits the 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
The first baseman, number
Riding
5.
in once again, Albert Pujols. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fouled away. One strike to
J-Up K.
Pujols.
Caleb looks sharp.
High in the air down the right field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The bat, number
2 gone now for the Angels in the 4th. And standing in, one of the best 2-strike hitters in baseball, Andrelton Simmons. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Adele.
So now to the plate, Joe Adele. As the first pitch to him runs a bit
Solid
inside
knock to
for
center.
ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. 2-0.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
3-0 now.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to cruise through this inning, but now a hit and a 3-0 count have changed that. Got to get back in the strike zone right here.
Strike taken. Good pitch on the lower part of the zone. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
Well, he made quick work of the first 2 guys this half inning, getting 2 quick outs, but then he gives up a base hit and now the walk. We'll see if he has it in him to draw the line in the sand and get out of this.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. It bangs against the giant cement pole and gone. Three-run home run down the line in right. 4th home run here in the early going, and the Angels have taken a 3-0 lead.
There's still some game left to be played, but that one swing could end up being a deciding factor in this one.
At the plate now, Andrew
The
Heaney.
pitcher, Andrew.
As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. 3 runs already home here. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
I don't know if that was discipline or whether he's just not swinging the bat at all, but hey, at least he's making the pitcher throw a few more pitches.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. But the Angels strike for 3, all coming on this 3-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 3-0 Angels. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. In now, Corey Dickerson. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
0-1. Ball, that's outside.
The 1-1 home. Swing and a liner. But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. One gone.
The first baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him. Jesus Aguilar is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Adele is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batting.
So 2 are gone now in the Miami 4th. And up next will be the big catcher, Jorge Alfaro. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. Hot shot to third. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. We played 4 full. Angels are out in front, 3-0. Josh Rader will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 9.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, David Fletcher. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
A ball and a strike now. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Well, Dan, the sun goes down and this guy lights up right here. That's his 3rd knock of the night.
They talk about having a good night. 3 hits, and hey, he might have another at bat or 2 before this one ends.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Counts even to Trout. 1-1. The 1-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power. You don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on it.
Hit hard on the ground to short. He's right there. Over to VR. To Aguilar for the double play.
The third baseman, number 6.
So base is empty now after the double play. And set to go is the third baseman, Anthony Rendon. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
Heading out toward shallow right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Angels go quietly there, but they lead it 3-0. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. Among other things, he brought up their lack of walks as a sign that they're not doing a great job of working the count and laying off pitches outside the strike zone. Going forward, he's hoping to see a better focus on competitive at-bats and more selective swings.
Thank you, Heidi. So striding forward now, Harold Ramirez. They'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He got ahead with two good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
Fouled off. The 3-2 one more time. Line towards center field. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Sometimes you get lucky in this game. I don't think pitch recognition-wise he would choose to swing at that exact pitch. But you know what? Sometimes result is the only thing that matters.
Brian Anderson will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Now batting, center fielder.
So that'll bring in Monty Harrison next. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Great pitch in that situation.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Trout is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. Garrett Cooper will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Sinker on the inside, and that's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And this is high, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2. 3-1.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
So it's first and second with 2 men gone, and the switch hitter Jonathan Villar will be the next to bat. In there at the knees, strike 1. 1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Count is 2-1.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind the count with guys on base.
This is foul right side. He stays alive, still 2-2.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Long run for the right fielder. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings.
Ryan Stanek takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Justin Upton the next to hit. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
I got to count 1-2.
Talk about frustrating as a pitcher. You make a great pitch like that, the guy just lays off of it. That barely missed the zone.
Upton awaits the 1-2. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Into the box, Albert Pujols. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will get foul. 2-1. Pitch popped up. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out. Digging in and looking for more, Andrelton Simmons. In his career versus this pitcher, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Down the third baseline. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Angels are gone in order. They lead it 3-0. Into the box, Corey Dickerson. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
A ball and 2 strikes now. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Here now the 2-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Upton's under it, 1 down. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jesus Aguilar. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Change up, a little bit inside, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Sinker stays outside and is behind now, 2-0. Oh, that grounder got him. Throw gets him, so they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
1-2-3 go the Marlins. They trail in this one 3-0. Sterling Sharp is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 56.
Delay. Halos up 3-0. Not sure why Marlins are 10-8. Heaney pitching well. Keeping Marlins off the board. Tuckov. Tuckage. Indeed.
And now for the Angels, Joe Adell. Already the beginning of the 7th inning here, as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far. A ball and no strikes. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
2-0.
And the pitch. Not very aggressive there, as that's down the middle for strike one. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Now this is a leadoff at bat. Great patience, and he's just waiting for that pitch. That's too good to pass up.
And a great location that time on the corner. 3-2 now. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Jason Castro will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on one swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here.
Halos with 3-0 lead. Heaney looking for a shutout.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball. Count 1-0.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
I see Castro hit another bomb.
Alfaro is under this one. And that's out number 2.
Now batting.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder. And he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop out. Well executed pitch there.
Number 17. Shohei Ohtani.
Called strike at the letters. 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
Nearly got the inside.
Ohtani hitting again.
Full count now, 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Angels go down 1-2-3, but they're on top by a count of 3-0.
Ohtani waving at garbage. Ohtani looks totally out of sorts. Not getting the necessary at-bats. Baha baha aha. Ohtani must pitch in relief. Forced to pitch to 3 batters. He is cold. Must use all warm-up pitches.
Now batting, Harold Ramirez. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
The right fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ramirez.
It looked like the fastball got away from him there. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Stepping into the box, Brian Anderson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
High in the air out to center field. Trout is there now, and he has it.
Halos Ace pitching in relief.
Up next for the Marlins.
Ready now, Monte Harrison. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. 2 balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And Trout will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Miami down in order, still down 3-0. New inning set to get underway. Back to the top of the Angels lineup now, and stepping in,
Ohtani with
David
the quiet
Fletcher.
7th
He
inning in
singled his
relief.
last time up. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. And there's ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The center fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Trout. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Check swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily.
You know what we call that? We call that clean living. To get a knock on a check swing does not happen often. This guy obviously had some good karma coming his way.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
Intriguing.
In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Runner at first here, 1 man out.
Trout check swing bunt single.
And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. There's 1. Back to first, and he throws it away. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Well, when this play started, it all looked good. They get the lead runner, no problem, but he just doesn't make the return throw, and the hitter ends up safely at second. Not the result they were hoping for on what should have been a nice double
and another
play.
routine deep
Ball there for a strike.
thrown
He
into
struggled
dugout.
quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't
We
think
are
they're
the
going to give him
Marlins.
anything straight that he can handle.
Upton in a hole, 0-2 the count to him. The 0-2 delivery.
Derek Jeter not amused.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Getting a few steps off. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Angels strand 1, but they lead it 3-0. Matt Joyce will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Ty Buttry is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1.
Rendo and not off to a sterling halo career so far.
Part of the season. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Hit in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
Ohtani done.
The batter, number 2. Second baseman, Jonathan.
Tyrone Buttry enters for setup.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
1-1 the count now. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Upton's under it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Miguel Rojas. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They trail it here 3-0. Yimi Garcia enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Stepping in, Albert Pujols.
Marlins not
really
putting up much of a challenge here.
3 in the game so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1.
Marlins have mustered 3 hits.
Something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series and maybe even the whole week ahead.
2-0 now. Now here's the pitch. 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. Hard liner to center field, and Pujols is aboard. That's a base hit. So it's a good start for the Halos as their leadoff hitter reaches base.
Hey, this looks like it could be a potential add-on inning here in the 9th. Add-on gives some breathing room to their pitcher going into the bottom of the inning, D-Row.
Yeah, you love when the offense stays aggressive, and you also like giving your relief pitcher a chance to breathe a little bit, not having to come out there with just a 1-run lead.
Number 74 will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 74, Jahmai Jones.
In now is Andrelton Simmons as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And he fouls this one off. Nobody out. Runner on first. Angel shortstop behind in the count at 1-2 strikes.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Count even at 2-2. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Now
Runner at second, one away, and sizing up the situation to bat will be Joe Adell. First offering on its way. The 0-1.
Nope, outside.
Runner at second here with one man out. Matter, this is strike two anyway. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
High in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And the slider bounces, and that'll get on by. Throw goes over to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, he has nobody to blame but himself. With one out, a runner on third can come home to score all sorts of ways. That's why, as a pitcher, you have to execute pitches even better when there are runners on base.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
Well, he hit that one pretty well all the way out to the warning track, and clearly there's some hard dirt out there because that ball bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one. Another RBI spot for him. He's already got 3 in the game. That's wide, 2-0.
Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
3-1 the count now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Tommy La Stella will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners out in the inning.
La Stella.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Oh, he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. Second and third here, 1 man out. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
In now, David Fletcher. Liner towards second. throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Well, if anybody was wondering why they're losing, there's the reason. When you're given a chance to make a big play, you've got to make it, or you're going to be on the wrong end of games more often than not.
Adam Conley takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Number 61.
Mike Trout will be the first one to greet him now, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and 2 out in the inning. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
Halos opening up the lead.
Back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score.
Halos
from
giving
third.
up on
It's a
double-heading
6-0
Marlins.
ball game.
He took that back right where it
6
came
and 11
from. Nice
upcoming.
ribby knock right up the chute there.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach. Right up the
6-0.
middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
In now is Anthony Rendon. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. High in the air into shallow left center. Rojas will put this one away, and the side is retired.
Rendon waving.
So 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 Marlin error, and a couple of men left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. The Angels.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
Rendon and Akulo for 5 game.
For the Angels. Now playing first base, number 74.
Cam Bedrosian, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here. In
Struggling profusely. Mightily.
to the box now, Corey Dickerson. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these
Camera
at-bats.
shall come
Now,
in
of
with
course,
6-run
plenty of
cushion.
credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field.
Madden making defensive
A leap there
replacements.
by Trout, but he can't reel it in, if you will. That ball is gone.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not
Camera
anymore.
first batter.
Jesus Aguilar is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike.
Please.
It's 0-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. This is hit high in the air out
Marlins
toward
shan't
left
be
center.
shut out.
Trout has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
6-1.
Now batter.
Stepping up to the plate, Jorge Alfaro. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. High in the air out towards shallow right. Adele in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down.
Now batter, right fielder.
Striding in, Harold Ramirez. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Here comes the 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first here is going to be in time as the Angels have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Well, in a quick series like this, you take the first one, you're guaranteed at least a split. They'll take that every single time.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. The Halos took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Andrew Heaney takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Caleb
And
Smith
Halos get the
was
win.
only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB
Solid
The Show.
performance
For
all
more, find
around.
us on Twitter @MLB The Show.
Winning the games they must win.
Our final line score tonight.
Must-win series against poor teams.
6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Marlins, 1 run.
Heaney
4
pitched
hits,
well in the
2
win.
errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 58 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Rendo and 226. Upton 222. Pujols 148. Tied with Astros for Seller. Team ERA 5.60. Solid. Oakland playing well. Triple header. I think we have finally found a game in which we can proceed. Perhaps complete season. You are about to start game 18. Almost 1/8 done with season.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Sandy Alcantara gets the ball for Miami in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Guys, this Marlins ball club as they begin play here tonight, despite the loss
It's Jackie
last time
Robinson
out,
Day
they've won
here
4
in
a row,
Miami.
so they've been on a nice little roll here.
Hey, this is
Sandy
a big one here,
Alcantara
Matty. You know
on the
what,
bump.
D-Roll? They're about to head on a 9-game roadie. One thing they'd like to do, get on that plane feeling good about themselves and salvage their last game of this series.
Yeah, Dan, they need to
Halos
find a way to
favored by
win this
2
one
full
today.
runs.
Get on the flight, makes everybody's dinner taste better. 9-game road trip coming up. A lot of packing involved, a lot of grinding on the road. They need to find a way to win this last one at home.
Second, the center fielder, Mike.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
1-0.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
That evens it up, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's 1-2.
1-2.
Line to the right side. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Here's Justin Upton now.
There's a knock for
A ball and
Rendon.
no strikes. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. A 2-0 count to the Angels left fielder.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in
Trying
with a
to
great hitter
break
like
out
that.
of
You
early
can't just
season
lay one
slump
in
and
there,
early
but you
career
also
with Halos.
don't want to run the count to 3-0.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And he will crash into the wall, but hold on to it there for the final out of the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. Julio Teheran, a Colombian native, gets the call to start this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, so far this year, this guy hasn't pitched very well on the road. He's actually struggled on the road, so it'll be interesting to see if he can turn that around here in this one.
Digging in, Jonathan Villar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Jonathan.
And it's fouled away. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, we all know he's going to get strikeouts when he's on the mound. It's kind of his thing. The key for the offense is to actually make them work for him. So that 3-pitch see you later isn't going to help very much.
And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third.
Now at the plate, Corey Dickerson. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Tehran's ready. 0-1 on its way. Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Miami down in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Here's Albert now.
Leading off for the Angels, the first baseman, Albert Pujols.
First offering on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Pujols continues to climb the all-time home run leaderboard. He's up over 650 at this point. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Andrelton.
Now in the box, Andrelton Simmons. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. That's inside. 2-0.
Two tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Taking all the way, it's 3-1 now.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
And that misses for ball 4. Stepping into the box, Brian Goodwin. Here comes the first pitch. Simmons stands at first with 1 out. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in. Jam. Sandwich.
Fouled off. Here's another 1-2. Popped him up. Alfaro waits on it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting it,
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. He went deep in the contest last night. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 0-1
Watching
pitch.
you play makes me want to play.
I got to count 2-2.
And he fouls this one off. Working for the punch out and the offering. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball. The next 3-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Angels leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
the first baseman,
First pitch
Garrett
on its way.
Cooper.
So, fellas, this Angels team entering
Castro
play here
goes
tonight.
down
They
swinging.
did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage, you think you're getting a heater, he throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute, that fires me up right there.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0, and it's fouled away.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Bounce towards the second baseman. Reined in. Simmons back to Pujols. Not in time, and they can't get them both. At the plate, Matt Joyce. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Joyce in front, 2 balls and no strikes. 2 balls and a strike. Tehran stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The right fielder.
Well, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this. So stepping in, Jorge Alfaro. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. 1-0 the count. 1 ball, no strikes. Hit on the ground to third. Fielded by Rendon. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins can't cash in here, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors in 2. So here's the Angels pitcher, Julio Tehran, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Here comes the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race. Here's Tommy La Stella now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Fouled off. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Another full count offering on its way. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still full at 3-2. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Now batter, the center fielder.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. And no swing apparently. Ball 1.
Goodbye.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Leadoff walk to La Stella.
Right there, fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And he fouls this one off. Runners on first with one down. Hit hard up the middle. Over to VR. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Angels held in check there. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Sandy Alcantara, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Lifted down the line in left.
Trout Taylor made DP.
And this will wind up a foul ball. Called strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now. Liner towards second. But this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first down. So one out now for the Marlins in their half of the third. And the switch hitter Jonathan VR will be the next to bat. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Chopper foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Skied down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Jonathan VR. Outside in a full count, 3-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. A solo shot here to left. Second home run early in the year, as the Marlins will take a 1-0 lead. Into the box now, Miguel Rojas, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Ground ball right side. Fielded cleanly by Pujols, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in, Corey Dickerson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
VR opposite field jack.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty.
Just
here with
got
2 men
over
out.
wall.
And Dickerson behind 0-2 now.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
The next 0-2. Out into right center. Well hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there. And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Marlins are on. And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon.
The third baseman, Anthony.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And now a pitch on the way. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
0-1 the count. Now the pitch. Popped him up. Cooper has room in foul territory. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Ready now for L.A. Albert Pujols. He got on top of one and was a ground out
looking
victim last
C.
time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pujols, who's long been referred to as the machine. He's currently in the first year of a new 2-year contract. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. A ball and 2 strikes to Albert Pujols.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Barehanded at his knees. And give it up on a phenomenal play to retire the side. Angels are gone in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Now at the plate, Brian Anderson. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that 2-seamer has a mind of its own.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Matt Joyce. A base hit in his first trip. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Good idea with the change, but it's 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Now the pitch. Fouled away. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
Still 3 balls and 2 strikes, the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
Up next for the Marlins, the right fielder, Harold Ramirez.
At the plate, Harold Ramirez. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs
Must
where you get
urinate.
completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
Fans, a new season is upon us, filled with hope and optimism for the months ahead. And what better way to stay involved all season long than with a full or partial season ticket plan? Whether you're looking for a handful of marquee games or all 81 home games, we've got a plan to suit every fan's needs. Stop by any stadium ticket window and talk to a representative today.
Tehran has his target. Here comes the pitch. Hit high and deep to right center. On the move is Trout. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
The catcher, Jorge.
Man, this guy is a blur on the base pass, Danny.
He was really motoring around the bases. I think he had every intention of stretching that one into a triple. He definitely has the wheels, but the ball bouncing over for an automatic double put an end to any of those kind of thoughts.
Slow roller down the third baseline. Scooped up. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Danger averted following the two-out double. The three of us return with more Wednesday night baseball after this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch
returned.
count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets
You
tired
have to
and
change
they're
your
forced to go to the
YouTube
bullpen.
name, sir.
For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Like
It's
to see
called
him be
Javeno
looking to the
Mariner
opposite
TV.
field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
This is not Mariner TV.
3-0 now.
Not the way you'd like to start this fifth
This
inning,
is Halo
falling
TV.
behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the fifth inning.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Next batter to the plate, Brian
You
Goodwin.
have to change on YouTube
From the
left side
stretch, here's the
account
pitch.
settings, I believe.
Now the fastball is swung on and missed. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. No runs, just one hit, and no errors to this point for the Angels. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Joyce coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
Standing in
Bermuda
now,
triangle
Jason
single.
Castro. As he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1.
Halos in business.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
So now to the plate, Julio Teheran, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time, every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty
Punched
and a
out by
right-hander
third base
start to
ump.
get loose.
Bit of a surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. The three of us return with more Wednesday night baseball after this.
Bunt double play. Teheran cannot help
Pitcher
cause.
for the Marlins, Sandy Alcantara, hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Pitch on the way. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Popped him up. There to tuck it in is Rendon for the first out.
They changed bunting to stop online DD cheesers from cheese
Now
bunting.
and stepping in, Jonathan Villar. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
The last at-bat, Matty B.
And franchise people must live with it.
He got a fastball,
Absurd.
did miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last three pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
3-2 now. Here's Simmons at short. Fielded cleanly. And he's going to beat the offline throw to first as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time.
And that's what speed does for you. He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
Standing in,
Simple
Miguel
yellow throw
Rojas.
error.
He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. A ball and a strike. 1-1, here it comes. To third. Rendon is there. One there. Throw on to Pujols. They get them both, and they end the inning. Nothing doing for the Marlins, but they're up 1-0. Ready for another shot now. Tommy La Stella. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so
Duel
far,
of the
Matt,
pitchers
and not
here in
very many
Miami.
hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
On the move is Joyce. He's there and records the first out. Digging. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. As well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. He makes the throw to first. 2 down.
Now back, third baseman.
Now at the plate, Anthony Rendon. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. No offer at that one. It's a cold strike. 2 out, nobody on. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So still 2 away, and Justin Upton will bat next.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Rendon starting to break out of skate.
Justin Upton the next to hit. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Left side. And Upton's aboard. It's a base hit.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes. And that's exactly what happened right there.
Jay Upnock.
Stepping in now, Albert Pujols.
Halos threatening.
The first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he falls behind 0-2.
Well, the Angels have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
And they try to get Pujols to chase here, but he lays off. It's 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
He's set. The 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at-bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
No runs, 4 hits, 1 error for the Angels so far. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Angels strand a couple. They still trail 1-0. So striding in, Corey Dickerson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Dickerson.
And a ball 1-0. Ball 2 now.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
2-1 to count. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Upton's under it. 1 away.
Now back, first baseman.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Garrett Cooper. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And this is a fastball that's right on the black but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Hit back up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hand inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight.
Your attention, please.
So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Noah Ramirez enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Finally, they show some signs of life. These guys have been swinging the bats like they're underwater or something. Got a single and a double, and now they've got runners on second and third. We'll see if they can cash them in.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Harold Ramirez, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And obviously looking for the ground ball here as this misses low. It's 1-0.
He came into a mess out of the bullpen, and it hasn't got.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. 1 run is scored. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 3-0 game.
Now batting, the catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
To the plate now, Jorge Alfaro, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. No hits to this point. Shoots this one over to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. 1 run scores. Throw won't get him.
Boy, Dero, talk about adding insult to injury right there. And the pitcher gets a 2 RBI base hit.
Yeah, and if he throws a gem, Dan, without question, he's getting his name in the box. He's all over the box score in this one. Ribbies, innings pitched, strikeouts, all of the above.
Breaking through.
Jonathan Villar will stride in again, and before he takes
Sandy Alcantara. Pitcher with the 2 ribby single. Wow. Simba jumped and missed it.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard to short. And that's through into left, a base hit.
Didn't go through
and
him.
Add 1 more as this is now a 6-0 ball game.
He just missed
today's
it.
game, Dero, pitchers are being taught high velocity.
I
Go
mean,
get
it was a
ahead,
tough
strike
play.
1. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush.
He did have to jump for it.
Ryan Buchter gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this
Here on
mess out.
getting
He's going
Schmiel.
to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. A dive, but he
6
can't get a
more
glove on it.
Marlins.
It's through for a base hit.
Up next for the Marlins, the left fielder, Corey.
I guess this is why they're 10-8.
At the plate, Corey Dickerson, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Buchter has seen his role change with those 1-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a
that
part
was
of
no
MLB's
Elia
pace
getting
of play
Schmiel.
initiatives. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite
No
find the
Elia
strike zone.
always gets
Buchter,
Schmiel.
a former member of the Oakland A's, who became a member of this
He's
team
awful.
after signing as a... And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side.
And another knock.
So digging in now, Andrelton Simmons, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. Out in front of it, strike 1. Check swing, but he held up in time, ball 1.
Ryan Buchter in.
Weak grounder down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Now the pitch.
Double play finally ends the inning.
And
but
he lays
Marlins
off,
have
so it's
taken
full
over
now,
this
3 and
game.
2. Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the 7th. He's about to hit 100 for the game.
Yeah, Matty B, that magic number in today's game is about 100 pitches, and this next pitch will be pitch number 100. Dero, he's been sailing along
Meanwhile,
pretty easily
Alcantara
so
looks
far in this one.
unhittable.
Yeah, he's given him some serious depth in this one. For him to get into the 7th inning allows the manager a lot of leeway, whether he wants to go to his bullpen or not.
Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
That was a frustrating inning.
Now that's Jason Castro.
Now the Marlins skipper's up out of the dugout on his
Game
way to the
basically
mound.
said you're not
And it
winning,
looks as though
sir.
that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll leave here with 1 out in the 7th as he now hopes the bullpen can go ahead and get him the W. No balls and 1 strike.
Did that to me last game against powerful Blue Jays.
Line drive to center field. Joyce is there, 2 gone.
Fought back 3 times until game said okay, we've had enough, and cheated to win. It happens in show.
Joe Adele will get the call here as
It's
he'll hit
happened
for
got
the
many years.
Number 42.
We must take good with bad.
Adele.
Must move on.
Here's a slider to start things
Despite
out.
the
Looked at
absolute
for
bullshit.
0-1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this
Game
year.
legit cheats.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
2 balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1 pitch. On the ground to third. He's right there. VR at the bag, and that retires the side. Angels strand 1. They still find themselves down. Justin Anderson enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. First pitch coming. Here it is. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
Goodwin is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out.
Now batting.
Stepping up now, Brian Anderson. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Coming to the plate now, Harold Ramirez. Coming off the clutch 2-run single his last time up. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left for Miami, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Tommy La Stella 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
1-1 to Tommy La Stella.
1-1.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Joyce is there. He's got it 1 away. Ready for another chance? Mike Trout 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball inside.
And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. Full count. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Angels center fielder.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
In now is Anthony Rendon. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. High in the air out to center field. Joyce is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Pitching around Trout with 6-run lead.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Justin Upton. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A 2-run home run off the bat of Justin Upton.
Indifference.
Home run number 5 on the year. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with 1 swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Blasted. Bombed. Crushed. Creamed.
At the plate now, Albert Pujols.
Cremated.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. It could really use a knock
Destroyed.
here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And
Decimated.
it's quickly 0-2.
Laced.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Lacered.
Swing
Kill.
and a miss, and that ends
Murder.
the inning.
Slammed. Stunned.
But the Angels get 2, both on this 2-run home run. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Marlins 6 and the Angels 2.
Shellacked.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Digging in now, Jorge
Alfaro.
Alfaro. He singled his last time up.
Schmealed. Tomahawked. Pulverized. Tattooed. Delay.
Set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Base hit, line drive into the corner. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
He obviously didn't let last night's
Mr. Marlin was jumping on dugout.
The Marlins. Number 42.
Matt Andrees is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Now pitching for the Angels. Number 42.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And he falls behind now, 2-0. No one out with a runner at second. Now a ball hit towards Simmons at short. Reined in. And there's one away. Digging in the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Strike one to start the
Matty
at-bat.
Andreas enters.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. One out and a runner on second base. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 7-2 ball game.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Not in time as he steals second.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you, he is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate, and he showed he's not afraid to use his wheels on the bases.
Marlins adding unnecessary
Dan, he did go deep
insurance.
earlier, and now the stolen base here, so he's really having an impact on this game. So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Miguel Rojas becomes out number 2 this inning. Corey Dickerson is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Oh, and that's knocked down. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Now batting, first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
In now, Garrett Cooper, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. And a shot back to the mound, but he manages the glove. Adam Conley comes on
Simba
from
catches
the
it and
pen.
then
He'll finish
drops it.
this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 42, Adam.
So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons. He was a ground-out victim last
Dickerson
time up.
saved by
Ninth
an
inning
inch.
underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
But Andreas catches
The 1-1.
comebacker.
Is blasted out to left center. This one's deep and not coming back. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. First home run of the campaign for him, as it's now a 7-3 game.
Hey, in today's game of extreme velocity, if you have mediocre stuff, you cannot miss over the heart of the plate. You have to nibble at the
Andy
corners.
Simmons.
He wasn't able to do
Simba.
that. He paid the ultimate price.
Andrelton.
Now batting, right fielder, Brian.
Into the box, Brian Goodwin, as he
Bomb.
will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more
Blasted.
here.
Crushed. Creamed.
And
Cremated.
1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Marlins have some
Demolished.
action in the bullpen now as a
Decimated.
right-hander is up and throwing. Now
Destroyed.
a foul tip that's held
Laced.
onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now.
Lacered.
And he lays
Killed.
off a pitch outside as they
Murdered.
draw even at 2-2.
Stung.
Sliced hard on the ground. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Smoked.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his third single
Shell.
of the game, D-Row.
Shellacked.
3 for 4, not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. A runner at first with no outs here. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there, 1-1. Good curveball there, clipped the outside black for a called strike. Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2 is at the knees and called strike 3.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
David Fletcher will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. High in the air out towards shallow right. Ramirez will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. Standing in, Tommy La Stella, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First pitch coming, here it is. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. 2 out.
Marlins have 16 hits.
2 balls and a strike to the Angels leadoff hitter. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Angels down to their last strike. And he struck him out, and that'll do it for the Angels here this evening.
Hey, a great win for these guys as they wrap up another one.
Try to load bases.
Sour note, though. Everyone has to head home, get on those computers, and get those taxes out before midnight.
And tonight's final, 7-3. The Miami Marlins led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Sandy Alcantara gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Drive home safely.
3 runs on 8 hits. 1 error. They left 9 men on base.
6 and 12.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 11 minutes.
Alcantara with the win.
Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Noelia gave up 4 runs in 0.0 innings of work. ERA of infinity. Oh dear. You play Astros next. Good luck. You are tied with them. Not sure why.